How you doing? My name's Dennis Kintop, and I have a project going in West Falmouth, Massachusetts. It's called the Cape Project. I'm doing the entire home by myself. It's a 1,400 square foot Cape Cod, very traditional, classic Cape. I ran into some problems to heat it. It wasn't built very well. It's a stout home, but everything was built just not smart. That's really what it was, is it wasn't smart. I needed a way to heat the main room and what was the old sunroom, and I had a real problem with floor levels and making everything work perfect. I found out about the in-floor radiant heat. I think it's been around maybe a dozen years, something like that. I could be wrong. And I researched what I should use to do it. Britta McKenna, the McKennas in Batavia, Illinois, told me about this product, and I wanted to explain to you why I chose it. Well, why it's just a superior product. I don't talk about a lot of products. They're products. This warm board is really cool. I went to the factory, saw how it was made. I met the people in the office, very, very nice people, and all that little stuff makes a difference. Andrea helped me. They're just awesome. So I'm going to show you about warm board. This first material is called Quick Track. Okay, and it has a 5/16 tube on the inside of it. It's just got this metal strip. This one, I think, what is it, 7 inches? Yeah, 7 by 48. So what happens is you put this down in pieces. Tons of pieces you have to put down. And look how thin it is also. You have to go over an existing floor. You can't use it as a subfloor. Then there's another one here. I think it's called Up On, or I didn't pronounce it right. This comes in 2x4 sheets. It has the aluminum on it, but you can see it's very thin. Whereas the warm board has, I think it's 0.025 aluminum on it. You can also see how shiny that is. The reason I had to wait till this afternoon is if I put this camera on that right now, it's my iPad, you couldn't even see. And this is a 5/8, just standard PEX that goes in this one. Okay. Now we got warm board. The first one I'm going to show you is the warm board. The warm board's an 1.16 inches, I think, thick. It has a 0.025 aluminum on it. And then one of the most important things for a man like me is it's also got a coat of paint on it. That paint makes it so that there's the sun that would reflect off of this, because this is a structural panel. You'd put down your joists and then you'd put that down conventionally. It's an awesome panel. I can't wait to put it in. It solved my problems. My floor levels are a little like this. I can't fix all that. This is an old home built in the 50s. With the warm board, it gives me a little bit of room to span over some stuff. You could go up to 32 inches on center is what it's rated by the American, the APA, the American Plywood Association, I think. When I went up to the factory to check it out, the aluminum that's glued to this, I watched them stamp it out of a sheet, cut it, wash it, glue it. In 2 hours after they put it down, they do a pull test. The Plywood Association, not just somebody from their factory. And then they do it in a series of weeks over a period of time, and they know that it doesn't fail. It's tremendous stuff. Now theirs comes with the PEX, but see the aluminum in there? That's going to totally hold the heat. I mean, you know, bring the heat up and out through the plastic. And then with the aluminum, everything's going to come up to you. With this one, this is that Up On her. Look, there's nothing in the center. Right where the tube's at, and they don't have any aluminum. There's just nothing there. Look how it's bent into the sides. In the Quick Track, heck, all that is a very thin piece of sheet metal that looks like a truss plate. The other thing I use with the warm board is called the Warmboard R. It's a thinner material. That material is made to go over an existing floor. I think it's still, what is that, 3/4 of an inch, something like that. Same kind of material. I did about, I don't know, it wasn't very many square feet, 22 by 15. Took me longer to get the material in the building because remember, I'm doing everything by myself. So I carried it in, I put it down. I bet you it took me 4 hours. I glued, and I used 16 penny nails, 3-inch. There's a bunch of routes. I think I have 39 routers, or points that I got to go through here so that I can get the pipes all the way through it. I'll be showing you that when I do it. This is where the warm board's going to go, is in this area. Now I want to show you, they sent me a blueprint, and I want to show you, like, anybody could do this. If you can read directions to put together something from IKEA, you can install Warmboard. That's truly how easy it is. So what I did is I got my little blueprint from them, and this is the Warmboard R. I got straight panels and I got curved panels, so I only had to deal with 2 different panels. It makes it really easy. You flip them, it's a left. You flip them the other way, it's a right. There'll be a bunch of custom routes that I put in there. They sent me the router bit, you know? Now, the other Warmboard, the structural, again, I think it's 1 1/16. It's tongue and groove. I have all the different panels are color coded. You know, they tell you this is where it starts. And then there's the material. I haven't even cut open the bunk, so I know which colors go where. Look how easy that is. It's 100 pounds of sheet. I have to pull the individual, you know, the yellow. If I start with green, that's at the bottom. So I have to pull out. I actually start with red. Red and green are my first 2. I'm going to have to talk to shipping about that. Anyway, I am going to change clothes and I'm going to start loading it in, getting it sorted out. I got to take it inside. It is, you can have it out in the rain. No different than if you have 3/4 sheeting on your deck. You need to build your walls and get it covered. At the same time, I don't particularly want to leave it outside. We got rain coming into West Falmouth, Massachusetts on Wednesday. It's supposed to be a pretty good one. So anyway, I'm going to get back to you. You're going to have a series of videos coming up about Warmboard and how I'm installing it, and I hopefully will be doing it the way they want me to. So we'll talk to you soon. This is Dennis Kintop. It's one man, one project. West Falmouth, Massachusetts. I want you to follow me on YouTube, go to Facebook, like my page. I need some more friends, so I'll talk to you soon.